What's up, everyone? I'm gonna watch a video. It said it took me 25 years to realize what I'll tell you in 3 minutes. So, with that being said, let's see what this video says. I should really change what my model looks like right now. How do we use this expression?
You that the happiest moment of your that's the secret. Awkward first I was living the exact life I dreamed about in that base.
Sorry, my bad.
I told you that the happiest moment of your life has already happened, but you were too busy chasing the future to notice it. What if everything you're working towards right now, everything you think will finally make you happy, is actually the very thing holding you back from happiness? I learned this the hard way. 3 years ago, I hit rock bottom. Picture me at 3 a.m., Mountain Dew in one hand, phone in the other, ordering.
I mean, I don't know, man, because I feel like I can understand where he's coming from, but I feel like at the same time, some people are just not a place to be like, oh yeah, I made it. Like, because they have a lot of financial situations that they go through. But I think I understand what he's trying to say. Like, you're striving for perfection, but perfection can't ever be reached. So let's see where he's heading to.
My fifth takeout that week. My room, well, my parents' basement, looked like a gaming cave. Empty energy drink cans everywhere, blinds permanently shut, and the only light coming from my triple monitor setup running World of Warcraft. I weighed 265 pounds. My bank account? Negative $43.82. My dating life? Let's just say my most meaningful relationship was with my raid team. But here's what I told myself every single night before falling asleep. Once I lose the weight, get a job, find a girlfriend, and move out. Then I'll finally be happy. Then my real life can begin. But then something clicked. I started small, really small, switched one Monster Energy for water, walked for 10 minutes around the block, applied for one job per day. Each tiny victory felt amazing. My heart would race every time I hit submit on a job application. I'd get this weird flutter of excitement when I managed to walk further than the day before. However, the real breakthrough came from the most unexpected place.
Yeah, I think I actually seen this video somewhat. Um, yeah, like you can't just expect it all to happen all at once. You have to put small changes little by little. Like a good example is I remember last year in my gaming channel, I wanted to reach 10K subscribers, right? And we failed. We failed hard. Um, yeah, I was disappointed. But at the same time, I look back and we did gain 1,000. However, I don't look at it that way because a lot of it, people left. Like, it's like empty subscribers, like people come and go. However, there are still dedicated people on my channel. So, and like if you look at the small people, like the smaller pictures, like the dedicated people is like what I'm looking at. However, if you look at it for if you're gonna make it big, yeah, you can't look at it that way. If you try to look at it that way, you're not gonna get anywhere. However, for my stance, it's like I did grow and whatnot. However, if you're trying to look at it in the stance of bigger streamers, yeah, I'm not the person for that. But I have been little by little. And then there's also the fact that I made a video game too. So like I didn't make a 3D game, however, I did make a visual novel, which is free called Arya's Choice. If you want to download it free on itch.io, it's a visual novel. Otome. It's not perfect, but it is an enjoyable game. So it just takes baby steps, and I just have to keep growing and learning from it. So it's just gonna take a while. Stuff takes forever.
My obsession with gaming. See, in World of Warcraft, I'd spend months grinding for the best gear. I'd tell myself, once I get that legendary sword, then I'll really enjoy the game. But then what actually happened? I'd get the sword, stand in Stormwind showing it off for a day, and feel nothing. The fun was never in having the gear, like it was in the adventure of getting it. Fast forward a year and a half, I'd lost 87 pounds, had a decent job, found an amazing girlfriend, moved into my own place. I was living the exact life I dreamed about in that basement. But then I felt this emptiness creeping in. The same emptiness I felt after getting that legendary sword. That's when it finally hit me. I was happiest during those first walks around the block, heart pounding, legs shaking. During those nerve-wracking moments before hitting send on a job application. Even during those awkward first conversations with girls, sweaty palms and all. The joy wasn't in reaching the goals, it was in pursuing them. Here's the mind
Yeah, it's more so it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. However, for like some people, it is about the destination. So yeah, like I do understand what this video is talking about, but some people just really want to be at the destination point. Like think about it, like controversial people who get controversial is because they wanted to be at the destination already. It's like some people don't want the journey, they just want to already be right there at the top of the game. It doesn't matter who they have to step all over. It's just about being at the top of the ladder. But no, like it was funny because my bro and I we play Fortnite together, right? And we always have this conversation because we see we literally saw like there's a ninja skin, right? And we're like, yeah, I wonder how big you have to be in order to become like get like a ninja skin or something like that. Because like mind you, I have like 3,000 subs on my gaming channel, and we're like, so like, let's say if I got like 100,000 subs, would I get like a Fortnite skin? It's just like the idea of being able to have a skin in Fortnite. It just sounds cool to us. It's like, will it ever happen? Who knows? It just sounds so cool in theory. It's just like how big you have to be in order to get a skin. It just sounds so cool, right? So we're just wondering how big someone is, but it's just like, will we ever get there? Who knows? It might take forever to get there, but it's just more about the journey to get there that's just so exciting. But once we get it, who knows what's gonna happen?
blowing part. You know those people you follow on Instagram? The ones with the perfect bodies, dream jobs, and seemingly perfect lives? I guarantee you they're either feeling that same emptiness or they're already chasing their next goal. Because that's the secret nobody tells you. There is no finish line. There's
Mm-hmm.
no point where you suddenly unlock permanent happiness. So, what's the solution? Two things. First, always have something you're actively pursuing. Maybe it's learning to cook more than just microwave meals. Maybe it's finally reading that book that's been sitting on your nightstand. Maybe it's learning 3 chords on that dusty guitar in your closet. The size of the goal doesn't matter. Like, what matters is having something that pulls you forward. But then here's the bigger truth, and this is crucial. Stop waiting to live. That voice in your head saying, I'll be happy when it's lying to you. The life of your dreams isn't waiting at some future milestone. It's waiting in those small moments of progress, in those tiny victories, in those heart racing moments when you're pushing just slightly past your comfort zone. Tomorrow morning, you could wake up and start living the life of your dreams. Not because you'll suddenly have everything you want, but then because you'll finally understand that the dream life is in the pursuit itself. It's in the journey, the growth, the daily small wins, and yes, even in the failures that make you stronger. With that said, thanks for watching and
Okay, so yeah, I get what you're saying. So yeah, like okay, for example, take this follower goal we have up here, right? So right here, right, this goal. Even once I reach 500, I'm not gonna stop at 500. We're gonna have the next goal, 750. Every time we reach our goals, we're gonna be happy, but then we're gonna keep going. Once we reach 1,000, we're gonna want to be 2,000, then 3,000, then 4,000, then 5,000. You see what I'm saying? If I somehow manage to reach 5K at the end of the year this year, even though I realistically want to reach 10,000, my next goal will want to be like I want to reach 25,000 next year if I manage, right, on my YouTube channel. If I can actually figure out how to grow on my channel, right? It's just like we grow and we grow and we grow. So it's one of those things. Like I know my goal for this channel was to reach 1K subscriber by the end of June. However, we ended up lacking because we didn't upload for a whole week. I'm sorry about that. I was out of it. However, I'm back at it. I'm back at it. So We're gonna keep up the upload. I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna upload and see what y'all want. And then if I happen to somehow inspire y'all or you guys get entertained by what I do, I hope you guys follow me on my gaming channel or anything, or even just follow me here. And maybe we could reach 1K. Who knows? Who knows? You never know what's in the future. Because I'm not gonna stop. You know what I've been doing this year? Even though so much turd has happened. So much turd happened. Like the worst stuff's been happening to me ever since I became an adult, man. It is not funny. There has been so much stuff, so much beef, and it's gonna be funny because probably two people are gonna watch this video. But you never know. Like in ever since Boba happened, it's been unlucky, unlucky, right? But there has been some good moments too. But like, for example, I literally lost my job right when everything went to turd. Like literally once the job market crashed, right? And I send my job application. I do that whenever I can, right? Has there been any luck? No, there hasn't. So I've been focusing on making my games, building my channel, drawing, voice acting. I've been doing everything I possibly can. Have I been having any luck in any of that? Absolutely not. I haven't at all. But have I stopped? No, I just keep going. Has there been days I wanted to give up? Not really. It's more like I just wanted breaks or needed breaks. So like, kind of like how I took like 5 days off on this channel. It's just like I just needed some time. Now that I have got the energy back, I need to focus on my voice acting channel. I need to put some more time on this channel. I need to figure out content on my gaming channel. I need to do a lot of things. So with that being said, JJ needs to get her groove back and figure out stuff besides just streaming. Because I understand streaming, I do like it, but I gotta figure out how to keep improving myself. Yes, I could just stream and see, maybe I'll get lucky. But no, I need to figure out like what else I want to do. Because yes, it's a cool hobby, but like what else do I want to do aside from stream? It was something my mom actually told me. It's like, what does JJ bring to the table? Like, she's like, you offer something. And I was like, what do you mean I offer something? She's just like, girl, why are you acting like you don't offer anything? She's like, I was just like, what do you mean? She's like, you are always about deals and sales. So you need to figure out how to bring that to your audience. So I have to figure out how to bring that to my audience. I have to figure out like what is the best way to show that to my audience, because I didn't think about that. Because like I remember when I was starting off VTuber, I wanted to bring up more personal topics, and people were like, I don't want to hear that from VTubers, so I just didn't bother. But like I'm thinking about it now, I'm just like, you know what, why not? Just why not? Why don't I be the innovative one? So yeah, it I can't just stop just because we're like, I don't want to hear it. I should do it. It's not like people are watching me with other stuff, so let me take the chance. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one, and this is JJB signing out. Bye bye.